you not born with it, or you were?
So, like, I'm a type 1 diabetic, right?
Okay.
And most people say you're born with it, right? But type 1
Okay.
diabetes, it's like it's your immune system attacking your pancreas until it can no longer produce insulin cells.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So technically, I was born with it, but
You
I
were.
didn't. Yeah, I wasn't
Oh,
diagnosed with
okay.
type 1 diabetes until I was 6 years old. So I've
Oh,
kind of had
okay.
diabetes my entire life.
Right.
So a lot of people like they always ask me like, how does it change your lifestyle? How does it do it? It
Yeah.
didn't really change my
It did it
lifestyle because
because
it,
yeah, it's
it happened from so young. But it
yeah.
also did in like certain aspects. Like you're a
Yeah.
6 year old kid, you're told you can no longer binge on candy.
Eh.
You're told you have to keep track of like your blood sugar levels, like your glucose levels. You
Yeah.
have to be mindful of what you're eating. You have to diet. You have to
Yeah. Yeah.
be active and do
Right.
all these things. And it's kind of like you have to look out for yourself on day one, and you
Yeah.
just can't stop it.
That's
You know what I
difficult
mean?
for a young child to do for sure.
It really is. Yeah,
Do
yeah.
you
It's
remember if like was it I don't know if you ever went trick or treating, like was it difficult to like see other kids eating all that candy and you're just like, damn.
yeah. So some things were really tough. So Halloween specifically, it was a lot of like I got to go out. I got to go and collect
Okay.
all the candy.
Yeah,
That
cool.
was fun. I got to dress
Yeah.
up. But when you get home, right?
Yeah.
It's you can't eat the entire bag of candy. You have fucking
Uh,
diabetes. It's like,
yeah.
well, what was the point of going out, working my ass off for like 2, 3
Yeah.
hours, getting all this
Yeah.
candy, looking cute as shit?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, your sister, right? I have a sister. My
Yeah.
sister got to do all that fun stuff and then
Yeah.
eat the candy afterwards.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, what the fuck? What's
Yeah.
this all about? You know what I mean?
Right.
So it did suck in certain aspects. Like, I wasn't allowed to do a lot of things that people are allowed to do. Like, I can't do skydiving. I can't eat
Is
wherever
it
I
because of the
want
pressure
and not think
you
about
were
it. It's because
mentioning?
like the pressure and everything, you know?
Oh, I didn't know that
Um,
about diabetes. That
yeah,
pressure stuff had to
yeah.
do with
Even
it.
weather can affect it. Like
Really?
heat. Yeah, absolutely. It can drain you like crazy. It's
So if it
insane.
gets like massively cold, it's like a fucking crazy snowstorm. Like,
Actually, the
how?
cold doesn't. I like for me specifically, the cold hasn't really affected
Oh, okay, it's
my
more
diabetes, which is nice. But like the heat, it will
the heat.
exhaust me a lot, and then
Really?
like I can drop, like my glucose levels will like drop. It's
Oh wow,
insane.
way. Wow.
But yeah, yeah. No, as a kid, like I remember, I remember when I was being diagnosed with diabetes, I was
Yeah.
rushed to the hospital. It was an emergency because of it. And I remember them telling me as they were taking all of this blood from me to do tests that, don't worry, after this we will get you a popsicle because you're doing so well. And it was like
Yeah.
late at night when they did this. This was like 2, 3 in the morning, right? And they had to
Yeah.
keep
Yeah.
me up. They had to take all my blood. And by the
Yeah.
end of it, I was like, all right, we're done. Let's do this. And I was like, let's go get my popsicle. I'm so psyched. And they're
Yeah.
like, yeah, crazy news, dude. I was their bravest soldier, all because I wanted a popsicle. And they're like, oh yeah, we forgot about that.
Yeah.
You can't have that popsicle actually right now. I was
Just
like, dude,
betrayal.
what the fuck, right? You can't tell that to a kid. That's
Yeah.
devastating to them, right?
That's awesome.